Welcome to the Dungeon Coach live stream. Whether you're watching this live right now or sometime in the future, I got you covered. I want to help you guys with your Dungeons and Dragons questions. All the timestamps will be linked down below. And I also, if you want next level help, I also have some stuff that I offer my patrons each and every month. Because I want to say thank you for you supporting what I do here and helping me chase after this dream of mine of doing content creation full time. So these PDFs have DM resources, homebrew options to customize and tweak your game. Every single month I have magic items, traps, puzzles, riddles, character bonus perks to customize a wide variety of different characters. It's got entire rule systems like enchanting and lycanthropy and how to run those different types of things, and a ton of other stuff to input into your world, into your cities, into your rule systems, and just spark up that creativity each and every month. And for all of you that are watching this video in the future, or you're coming back to it at a later time, you had to leave during the live stream, I'm gonna have all the timestamps down below and in the chapters here at the bottom of the screen that you can click around and see which question I answered and jump around and find out what's most interesting to you. So on with the live stream. What's up, people? What's up? It's time for the live campaign prep. We're prepping a campaign, people. What's up? What's up? Orion, Darth Joe, Miller, Irvin. Let's go. Let's go. Shay Tanner is back. I'm back, and there's people. People came on this live stream way too early. Way too early. Way too early. That music is a specially crafted music by a special friend of mine that made that, and I completely agree. It's super lovely and chill with a tint of epic. I love that description. Tia and Tyson. B Sparky, welcome back, DC. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. I did enjoy my vacation. It was my whole wife's side of the family, full-blown vacation, so it was nice. It was nice. But you have a 2-year-old in there, so he had a blast, but vacations with kids are a little bit different. But it was a blast. It was hanging out with our family. We haven't seen all those people in a long time. So I'm back. Good job getting my name right. Nice. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Shay. So here's what we're doing, people. We're doing a game prep. We're doing a game prep. Wait, what? My camera is this? Oh, no, that's weird. I repositioned all my setup here, so this is a little different, but I think I like it. I think I like it. So here's how this is going to go. We're going to prep my next campaign, and every other week I do a D&D Q&A and then a campaign live prep, and I'm going to maybe add in a third little thing there, but honestly, one of the votes that everybody had was what's up? Oh, my wife is, there you go. Here, man. You want to make it? Oh no, she doesn't want to make it. Anyway, so I'm gonna do not everything back and forth, but tonight is campaign prep. So if you want to ask questions, save them for next week, because I'm gonna be trying to build stuff and keep going here, and questions that don't have anything to do with what I'm doing would derail things. If you want to ask a question about what's going on, or like throw out advice and your own 2 cents in there that I'll take and run with, that's what this whole thing's about. So let's rock and roll, people. Let's rock and roll. They said, hi, DC wifey. She does not want to make an appearance. She has once, the Alcanner's Almanac Kickstarter live stream. She was in that one. So anyway, how this works is, this is the boss. Any sort of super chats that donate deal damage to the boss. Once the boss is killed, whoever killed the boss becomes the next boss, and your name comes down here. And if we hit the live stream goal, then I give away a D&D book, a full-blown D&D book from whatever choice that you want. If you're a patron, and if you're not a patron, wait, yeah. If I give a full shopping spree on my website, and if you are a patron, which means you might have a whole bunch of that stuff, I'll send you a D&D book. Either way, it's going to probably be whatever you want, and I'll get with you and talk with you and all that kind of stuff for what you want to get for your shopping spree. So, with all that out of the way, let's dive into the campaign prep. Wait, no, this one. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. Oh, that's different than this one? Huh. That's weird that those 2 screens are different. The website versus the, oh, maybe it's because I'm zoomed in. Ooh, there we go. Nice, cool. So, this is session 29 of Rift of Nations. Where do I begin? So I'm going to prep this, and I'm going to show you the thought process that I go through. I am going to have a video going out on this on the main channel soon. I don't want to say soon because it's soon is relative, you know what I mean? But here is the spot that I start off with: Rift of Nations session prep. This is specifically tailored to this campaign. I think about the campaign and the players and what's going on with them. I'm actually interested to see some of these bullet points here. It's like their goals and stuff. Outline potential scenes, any sort of secrets that's going on, key NPCs they'll meet, what happens at the start of the session, and any places they go, any monsters they fight, any loot they get, and then done, right? Okay, cool. So Ivar, let's see here. Oh, first of all, timeout. Hold up. To get you caught up in general, I'm not going to give you the full blown story because man, oh man, we'd be here for forever. So the gist of everything is, well, let me switch it over. Whoop-bang, camera change. The gist of everything is basically they just broke into a massive prison, the Grasslands Nation of Shagra, one of the big, really, this is kind of like the main prison for Shagra. All these defenses, they chose a certain way to get in. They did an amazing job at it. I have a full breakdown. If anybody wants to, if you want to get up to date with any of this stuff, or just hear how that whole session went, I have full breakdowns on this on my second channel, Dungeon Coach Plays. I have the whole playlist all the way through this entire thing, 29 videos of this, or that's 28 because this is session 29 we're prepping for. So anyway, they broke in, rescued 2 NPCs, and got a third one, which they discovered was a Warforged, and that's a really big deal in this campaign because there's only 10 Warforged that were ever created. Imagine them being like not Gundams, but very powerful nuclear deterrents. Each nation of the 10 nations was given 1 Warforged, and they were given that and could activate it if they needed to protect themselves. And that was kind of like a deterrent against everything else. If there's, war, people activated their Warforged, now everybody starts active, so it kind of keeps everybody a little bit chill, right? So they found one of the Warforged, and then that is a whole thing in itself, but the lore behind that doesn't matter as much for the campaign prep, because the part that does matter is that they have one, and he's very powerful. But anytime you implement an NPC that is extremely powerful, you have to be careful. So this is the first DM tip here is, if you throw down a very powerful NPC in the mix of everything, they have to have some sort of reason or some sort of hindrance of some kind, or else they can just run away with things, right? So I had this very powerful Warforged. His flaw is that anytime he taps into his powers, like his actual raw true power, which is water, wind, and boosting powers of others, and healing is essentially the 4 powers that he has. Anytime he taps into any of those in any capacity that's more than just a cantrip level of magic, he explodes. not as indefinitely, but he just boom, explosion. The magic happens, and then aftershock explosion. So that's very unideal. So he can heal, but you're going to get damaged, then he'll heal you, then damage, right? Ooh, right? And the level of power he taps into, it increases the level of the explosion. So it's an interesting little puzzle there for the players as well. So there's that. And then time out already. I know, right? We already threw it a timeout. I only got 3. I only got 2 left for the rolls. Oh, it's fine. I can make as many times as I want. Timeout. Okay, there's them. Anyway, the next big thing is they've escaped from the prison. They got all these people. They got to a spot of safety. They went back to their base camp, where they're with this wandering band of this wandering faction, basically called the Wanderers. I'm very creative with my names. So they're there now, and man, oh man, they have a lot to prepare for, and that's kind of where we're at. With this whole session is kind of like a big downtime build up for something big that they're taking on. We are also entering the final arc of this campaign, right? My goal for this campaign is to end around level 8 or so. They just leveled up to level 6, so we're going to be handling that as well. And I really want to amp up, because I don't know this is important. This is the second DM tip here. I don't know if they see the end of the campaign coming. That's important. I don't want to end the campaign out of nowhere. I want them to see that the campaign end is coming, right? And then build them up for it, hype them up for it, get this whole thing going, right? So this is a big deal to where they're about to go. They're preparing for having a lot of downtime for probably 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month worth of downtime in preparation to take on Sanctuary. Excuse me. Sanctuary is the capital city of the faction of the Sovereign. No, it's Sinister, not Sinister, that's too obvious. This Sanctum, it's this big, it's basically a church type thing where they deal with, it's like a dream church, and they deal with the people's dreams and memories and all that kind of stuff. And this is the capital, and they have found out that this faction is evil when it was actually supposed to be good and viewed as good, and they thought it was good at the beginning, but then who knows, right? So that's kind of where everything's at. So y'all are up to date now. We are the goal. And actually, let me check in with the chat. It sounds terrible. Party really needs to keep quite a distance from that Warforged. Exactly, Leslie. Yeah. Abracadagger's here, but you're late. You're late. That's unacceptable. You have to leave now. You have to leave the stream. Thank you, Abracadagger. Just kidding. Training montage. Exactly, TN Tyson. Like a training montage before the big final mission. And this mission is probably the penultimate mission. Just saying. The penultimate mission is probably what's going to happen here. And the big picture of the campaign, what I'm envisioning is they're probably going to take on Sanctuary. Lots of stuff's going to happen in Sanctuary. It's my job as a dungeon master to make sure that I put plot accelerants like gasoline into a fire. I'm accelerating the plot with little sprinkles of stuff in this Sanctuary wherever they go. I have not fleshed that out completely yet. And that's not what we're doing here in this session, in this campaign prep. But after that, they're going to probably have to prepare for the final mission. So this is like the penultimate setup for the end. Is kind of what I'm in the back of my head here. So my views now. Here we go. Shifting into the campaign prep. Oh, don't leave, Abracadagger. I'm sorry. I feel bad now just seeing that frowny face you put in the chat. Okay, so here we go. This is now. My thoughts. And so I'm just going to go and riff on this, and you guys can see my campaign prep. I'm going to try and do this as naturally as possible. And I'll dip into the chat if I have like some questions I want to ask you guys, or like, hey, what do you guys think about this? And if y'all have some thoughts or whatever, if y'all want to talk, what just happened? Did y'all see that malfunction I just had in my brain? If y'all want to talk and chat, that's what I was trying to say. Go for it. And of course, talk to each other back and forth. You can kind of get some things going. And if anybody wants to say something specifically at the Dungeon Coach, and I'll be able to kind of dip in if you want to try and like throw something specific towards what's going on here, and I might be able to sprinkle that in, unless it's too late and I just get rolling. So here we go. I always do this beforehand. I close my eyes when I do this too. So sorry for that if that's weird. All right, so this campaign, we're starting things off. It's a downtime. It's that game time montage before they go into this big penultimate battle. I want to have them to have a combat. I need them to have a combat because the last combat we had, one player is missing from, and then the next combat another player is missing from. So I really want to have a combat with everybody together. So I need a combat in general. So right here, I'm going to go back to session 29. And then I'll just put it right here, combat, just for my own sanity right here. And I'll talk about some of this stuff. This is also pre-session notes. I have a voice commitment I'm going to make to the group. This is basically me telling my group I'm going to do a better job of doing character voices for my NPCs. And I'm telling them that as an accountability thing. And that's just making a note here. Anything in this pre-session thing is stuff I'm going to talk about before I go into the recap and all that kind of stuff, right? And then this is the session start. So usually I do this, and I'll go heading 1. This is Notion, by the way, purple background, and I'll do session start, and that's where I usually, and then this anything here is where I start the session with. So anyway, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so combat. I want to make sure that I think about that. We might hit that up in this. So back to the big picture. All right. So we're we're going to have some downtime. We're going to level them up. We're going to have a bunch of bonus level up perks that I'm giving all of them. I'm going to give that to them before the session, and then they'll be able to reveal that during the session. And then they're going to have some planning. There's going to be some lore reveals. There's going to be some preparation stuff. And somewhere in the middle of that, and I want to be able to have this thing be something that they can go do. So I want to have this combat that I throw at them be some sort of side mission before the big mission. So really, if y'all want to think about this, this is not something that I have not thought of yet. And I'm going to keep going through my process. But for you guys in the chat, if you want to think about what type of pre-mission combat would be a good combat for this situation based on everything that I've said, what my first head thought is going towards is some sort of outpost. There's an outpost of sanctuary defenders, and they can go try to ambush them. That might be interesting. That could be very interesting, and because they've gotten ambushed by them before, so they could ambush them. That's really interesting. So, in fact, I'm going to come back here. Where's my combat? Combat us. Ambush. Church. Or it's going to be town infiltration to take out key general. It wouldn't be a general. It would probably be a key monk, right? Of the church. And and then there's rumor of possible entrance. Possible alternate entrance. Cool. Okay. So why that last part's important is they have to care. They have to care about going there. Or if I'm like, hey, they need to go do this. There's this thing happening. All right, who cares? Like, I need to give them some sort of nugget or some sort of like enticing thing to get in there. Possible alternate entrance and or disguise. I know my group likes this, their disguises. So there's that. All right, back to this. Okay. So, oh, hey, Stephanie Leland. Thank you for the super chat. I love these streams, coach. Appreciate that, Stephanie Leland. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I love that. I appreciate that. I really do. No outpost. Maybe it's a road patrol. Yeah. So I think that's kind of like the, ambush church. This is going to be either a camp / road patrol. Yeah. So, back to my main session prep now. So that's the, I'm running myself through I'm running myself through the session here. So they're going to have some sort of interruption in the middle where they can go do something. They have a combat and then they come back and then they decide how they're going to go forward with this. And then as soon as everything's going to go down, I end the session there. And I'm also thinking, is there some sort of cliffhanger? There is a cliffhanger. All right. So I just had this thought. So this is going to be the cliffhanger. It's going to be / red background. It's going to be a cliff. It's going to be, 2 Knights Bane appear and taunt, then leave. Bye. All right, cool. Knights Bane. There's 3 Knights Bane in this campaign, which they are like the second in command to the big bad evil guy, who's really not the big bad evil guy. These are like his 2 henchmen. There was a thing last time that happened. They are on their way, and then they eluded them, but now they're going to be back there, depending on. So that's going to be another little curveball moment there that I'm probably going to try and sync up at the end of the session. So we'll see how that goes, and then that's funny. I had some like don't show this comment, and it was Abracadabra saying just have Bob hanging from a cliff. Who's Bob? Bob Bob the world builder? Wait a second. So there we go. Okay, so now we're back to the session prep. Okay, so now here's what I'm running through. I want to make sure that I don't leave any stones left unturned. Does that make sense? Understand hallucinations. I think he's done that. This is, sorry. So the first thing I do, side note. First thing I do is I think about all my players. The first thing I do when I do game prep, I thought about the session overall, I guess. That's the big picture thing, is think about the big picture of the session of what's going on. And then, which really then, I think that's interesting, but, okay, oh well. So, understand his hallucinations. This character's been having hallucinations and he's understanding them more, but there's this book that he has. So I'm going to do this, book, understanding the book. So then that instantly makes me think of this. Let me pull all this up so then I can go to our session binder. There we go. And for downtime, I'm going to go towards, okay, so sorry. This is the pre-session downtime, which is what I'm going to give to them in between the sessions. So we'll get to that here in a second. Mid-session downtime is stuff we're actually going to go through. So one of the nuggets here I'm going to put down as a to-do list thing is going to Ivar book read. Ivar book read. Yep, there we go. And then I'm going to go down here into the Evil Nightmare book section. And Marcus notes, they already have that Evil Nightmare book. I'm going to grab the Evil Nightmare book. Whoops. And I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to come up back to Ivar book read, and I'm going to give him the Evil Nightmare book right there. So there's the Evil Nightmare book. Okay. And I would not have thought of that if it hadn't been for this. So understand hallucinations, the book. Provide for his family. Oh man. He does not have anything going on for his family. That's a big story arc that he has to go back to the mountain nation to figure out. You know what? That's where we're gonna weave that in here too. We're gonna go to Ivar book read, and then we're gonna go to Adley. No, it's not Adley. That's not. It's Astrid. Astrid talks. Astrid. Ivar. Astrid talk about family. Astrid. There we go. Okay, cool. And so then I wouldn't have thought about that either. And then, Bob the random acolyte. Oh, okay, gotcha. When you have your session notes up, what visual cues you usually quickly define information? Yellow. Hunter Phelps. I highlight things in yellow. So if I was having a session right here, and I'm going, what's a good example? I mean, really green highlight. I think in general, green is like lore is usually what I do, like saying things. Yeah, usually I have green as things, or my read aloud text is green. Lore is like blue, and then important things that I can't forget are yellow. Combats are red, etc. So I hope that helps. Hunter Phillips. What a great question to ask during all of this. Can you use your cliffhanger taunt to having the Nightsbane say they attack the mountain nation? Ha ha ha! Pyrotechnic. That's pretty good. But see, now I'm thinking, do I want to lead them to the mountain nation next? Is that where they need to go? And honestly, they kind of do. So, yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do. And the power's going to be building it. There's in the mountain nation, they're trying to keep a great evil at bay, but that's going to be breaking and faltering. And if we go there, that could wrap up Ivar's whole situation. If we go to the mountain nation next, and then that could also help to bring the nations together and stop the war in the mountain nation. So honestly, pyrotechnic, yes, that's what we're going to be doing here. So the cliffhanger pyrotechnic, that's freaking awesome, dude. So they have taunt and then leave, but the taunt is the tension between the grasslands and mountain. No, I'm going to call it by the real names. Shagra and Dratun has tension between Shagra and Tun has broken. Has no, what do we call it? The tension between Shagra and Dratun is at its peak. There we go. Fine. I'll probably improv this better anyway. Is at its peak. And the mountain nation will soon fall. We pincer from the front. We pincer with our our corrupted forces from the front and our dragon from the back. All right. And now this is a great example of turning this into green, because that's flavor text that these people are going to say, which then means also I need to highlight this and change this to blue, because that's lore, and I'm going to stay consistent with my concepts here. So love that. What if the family talk and the cliffhanger hearing about the attack? What if they have the family talk and the cliffhanger is hearing about the attack? Yeah, and honestly, they're going to have the family talk before. They're going to have the family talk earlier on, and then I'm going to have the cliffhanger with the family or the nation under attack. So bada bing, bada boom. So that's awesome. And okay, cool. So back to the session prep. All right. So, and this, do you see why I do this? Do you see why this is where I start? This is just, it's so good. I'm not just saying that for like, guys, look, like I'm saying, try this out. It has helped me so much since I've shifted to doing this. All right. Provide for his family. And that's going to be, that's fine there. Cure for brother's rot. Cure for brother's rot. That's going to be taken care of. Becoming immortal. Connections to peak. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the Ivar's good, but I want to make sure I come back here. Oh, no. I gotta stay true here. Okay, there we go. So another thing with Ivar is going to be, Asher's going to talk about family, brother's rot. And I don't remember his brother's name. So where's the brother's name? DM Binder, PCs. Y'all are going to see this. So Ivar, NPCs, father, mother, Fritjob, takes care of the family. Fritjoff, there we go. So there's all of that. Okay, so that was worth it. So brother, family, Fritjoff, brother rot. Problem. All right, cool. So then there's that. Done with that. And then so then they're going to meet, leader of the Wanderers are going to meet. Where is the other one? Okay, so I got to go back to the Immortals. Oh shoot, what was his name? He wants to be an immortal, but that's not where they were. Oh, it would be under Corin the World. And then if I go down here, this is the Hilltop Nation. Keepers. Oh, I just said the 7 there. So then we keep going down. This is, quest log. Here's the quest log. Y'all can't see the far left side here. But then Greenhaven, Grasslands. I'm looking for Wanderers. There's the Wanderers and there's the people. Rex, Goliath Immortal. Okay, there we go. All right, so Rex, the Goliath Immortal. We're going to bring that back here, and then we're going to put that in here for Ivar as well. Wanderer Sanctuary comes in. Xerxes comes in. Xerxes, I think it's Xander, there we go. And Rex, Goliath Immortal. An Immortal is like the SEAL Team 6 of the Mountain Nation. They are the big badasses. They're called Immortals. Boom, cool. So Xander's here. Rex is there. The Immortal. Oh, then you know what? That means the whole gang's all here, because we have Clara's father, Xander, which is tied into Darius, Rex. These are all the leaders of the 5 leaders of the Wanderers. Shale is there, and wait. Yeah, Hermes. No. Oh my gosh. See, so I want to make sure that I got all this. Wanderers. Okay, Rex, Alrod, Xander, Hemlock. There we go. Hemlock and Shale. So I'm going to come back down here, and then Xander's here. Claire's father comes in. So Hemlock, Shale, Claire's father, Xander, Rex. Meeting about the Wanderers council meeting. I said meeting twice. Okay, cool. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is Notion. Yes, this is correct. What side of the program is this? It's Notion. It's pretty sweet. All right, cool. So now back to the session prep. Oh, okay, so Darius. Let's see what's Darius going on. Understand his own past. He's got that down. He's got that down. Sarathis connection. He's got that down. Verdant Blades connection. Dang, he's got that down. Hunted by Grasslands. Yeah, he's got that down. Figure out dreams. He's got that down. Petra. He actually dumped and broke up with Petra and found his potential brewing girlfriend that he had because he had amnesia, and he established this new bond with her. Then through discovering his memories, he found out that he was used to be married to this other girl. And he's like, oh, shoot. So, yeah, okay, that's a whole thing with memories and stuff. So, leader, he's really hitting that. But I'm going to leave that on there. And then poison resistance. I think that's stupid that I even have that on there. So, Darius is killing it. Darius is killing it. So, as far as Darius goes, just thinking about Darius, win stuff, which I'm going to take care of with his bonus level up perks and all that kind of stuff. And then maybe some Sarathis stuff. So, that it's going to hit me some Sarathis. And so, we're going to go back over here. Oh, I switched it up. So that means for this, we're going to have Darius Sarathis meeting. Yep. There we go. Sarathis meeting. That's all I need for that. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we go back. Homebrew, strength modifiers, damage only. Dexterity changes. Dexterity modifies chance to hit. Oh, that's quite a structural overhaul right there. I think that's pretty cool. Anthony Jenkins. We have DMs have it so hard. I know, right? We got to freaking build a game, build a story, build a world. Gosh, it's so crazy. Q. Corey safety. Oh, Corey. Hold up. Let me see. Is Corey in here? Let me see. Corey memories. That's the only place where Corey is. And Corey's here. And Corey's memories. All right. So here we go. Darius checks in for Claude resets or not. Oh, no. I have to have this here. Ivar, Claude's memories. And then, yeah, so I got to have Corey in here. So then we have some little copy right there. And then we go Claudius's memories. And then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go to-do. And then we're going to go Corey. Oh, no. We're going to do this Q. Talk with Corey. And I'm going to do this. Okay, cool. That works out. All right, cool. So there's Q. Got it. Cool. And then understand his past. Nah, still not yet. Upgrade his body. He's going to be working on that and learn. I don't even know why I put learn there. That's weird. So Q's good. And then Clara, Banga. Also, just as a side note thing, Darius has been a big factor here. He's like kind of like the group's leader. He's been going all this kind of stuff. I know he's going to feel good at the end because his character has gone through so much. Great. Q is the center focal point of this whole thing. And it's crazy because he's one of the Warforged that I talked about at the beginning. So he's going to be huge and fine. Ivar was a big concern. As y'all just saw, I spent a lot of time on Ivar. I really want to make sure that Ivar feels accomplished and feels come full circle. So I'm going to make sure that is set up. And then Clara is going to have a big session this week as well, because she's got a lot of tinkering stuff she's going to be doing and all of that. So learn about Claude. She's definitely learned about Claude. Father mystery. I'm going to double down on that. And say yes. So we're going to have Claude, Clara, father come in. So Clara, we're going to set Alrod, father, talk. Ooh, and help with tinkering tasks. Ooh, that's cool. So now I'm going to go back up to Clara here and then dream from Corey and help from father. Cool. I'll get to that here in a second. All right, so we're back. So protects her sister and mother. She's really done that. In fact, I'm gonna say she's completely done that, and she's completely held over that whole thing. So I'm gonna make sure to come back to here, and we're gonna come back to all these little character things. And I'm gonna say Clara, Darius. Saffron message about family. Safety. Safe. They're safe. Okay. All of this seems like a jumbled mess right now, but you're going to see what I'm going to do with this here in a second. So then I'm going to go back to my DM binder. Nope. Yep. Right here. So Clara, build an automaton. Oh, that's crazy. I forgot that she had that goal. And I just took away, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Here's what we're going to do. She's going to build an automaton. Okay. So I'm going to ask, I'm going to text her right now. I'm going to text the player right now, during the stream. Oh my God, I typed in a character name. I'm in my phone. Look at this. I'm in my phone and I typed in Clara. First of all, Coach Clarkson was my high school varsity basketball coach. So that's funny. Anyway, her name is Sasha, not Clara. So that's funny. Anyway, I'm going to say, if you were to be able to tinker I'm trying to be vague here, a moving creature, what kind would it be? A cat? Send. We'll see how that goes. So I am going to go back now and go to this. Clara Father, help with tinkering tasks. Tinkering an automaton. That's really cool. And now I got to go back up here to Clara's bonus level up perks and Artificer. What's it called? What's the Artificer tree called? It's the specialist creating an Artificer. What are the choices? What are the class features? Specialists. There we go. Artillerist, battlesmith, alchemist, no. Armorer, no. Artillerist? Is it artillerist? Battlesmith? Which one makes a little pet? Artillerist? I think it's an No. In fact, I'll just ask you guys, which one of the artificer subclasses has a little small pet that they can do stuff with, or a little turret? I think it's a turret. Anyway, battlesmith. So we're gonna go battlesmith. You always have access to certain spells. Your proficiency with martial weapons, steel defender. Your tinkering is born a companion. There we go. Okay, cool. I'll leave that right there. And then we're gonna say artificer, battlesmith. Ooh, buddy. All right, cool. I'm checking the chat real quick. Coach Stefan, what's up? Long time no see. For real, bro. For real. That's funny. The Warforged can help Clara. Oh, for sure. And you know what? That's actually a great idea. I love King to Beast. I love whenever players work together. So Q, the player of Q, has sent me the least amount of things that he's doing. So I'm going to DM rule that he's going to help out with Clara. So that's great. So then we're going to have we're going to add this into the Clara Alrod Father Talk. Clara Q, Alrod Father Talk, help tinkering an automaton. Q will give it one special power. Roll D20. So Q is a wild magic barbarian. So whatever he helps make this creature, he's going to roll on his wild magic table, and it's going to have that power. That's amazing. And now all of that came from King to Beast saying the Warforged can help Clara, and then bang, King to Beast, you just created and gave a power, a random D20, we don't even know what it's going to be, power to this automaton that we are building here. That's funny. Wait, Artillerist has a turret. Honestly, the UA Artificer with a homunculus. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna homebrew this thing either way, so I don't even worry about that. Okay, so give a special power, and then, oh yeah, thank you, Darth Joe. David Meese this is campaign prep. We're going. And if I stop and answer questions that aren't in line with campaign prep of what we're doing, then the whole thing gets derailed. So I'm sorry, David. Appreciate you. Sorry. I always feel bad. I always feel so bad when people ask questions because I just want to help people. Oh my God. Okay. It's stressful. All right. Where was it going? Where was it going? Okay. We're going back to session prep. Okay. So Claire is good. Now, step 1 completed. I know that that's taken longer, but honestly, it's longer because I'm talking it all out. Y'all know how it would go if you, well, I guess y'all don't necessarily, most people, I guess, haven't streamed their campaign prep to know the difference of how much freaking longer it takes. That whole process would probably take 6 minutes, right? 5 minutes. But a lot of really cool ideas and flow and all this other stuff has kind of trickled out of there. So, heck yeah. It's there. Oh wait, artillerist. Artillerist does? So battlesmith, combat training, you gain proficiency, weapons, your tinkering has born your companion a steel defender. It's friendly to your companions. Okay, interesting. And then artillerist has a cannon. You always know certain spells. You've learned a magical cannon using the woodcarver's tools. You can actually, once you create a cannon, you can do so. Okay. Yeah, no. That's not what I'm looking for. You know how to turn a wand, staff, no. That's not. Artillerist is definitely not what I'm looking for. Battlesmith. We'll just stick with the battlesmith. Okay, cool. I'm not even gonna be using the battlesmith anyway. Like, this is a brand new player. Let's see. I just got a text from a player. Just got a text from my. Oh, look at this. I just said that Q's player has sent the least, and then here we go. It just comes in here. So let me see. Hey, Q's downtime. He's going to get to know Hermes more. Okay, cool. And collectively formulated a plan to collect all of the remaining dream crystals. Oh, let's go. Q accelerating the plot. Oh, let's go, bro. Let's go. Okay. We're moving. So we're going to have, yeah, I want to have this. I was thinking if this should be in a private one-on-one or if this should be in the group. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come all the way up here and make a note is Marco Polo is the video app I use with my friends, family, business, company, all the stuff. So Marco, Q about dream crystal plan. In fact, I'm not even going to put that here. I'm going to put that on my freaking to-do list over here because that is important. I just literally put it on my like life to-do list here. All right. So that's awesome. And we're not done. And we're going to go here and this is going to be Q. Again, y'all are going to see what I'm going to do here with this here in a second. Q is going to have Hermes dream crystal talk. There we go. I don't know how to spell crystal, but it's fine. All right. Let's see what else he's got. He'll check in on Corey and make sure she's safe. I already got that. So that's talk with Corey right there. Cool. He's also going to pester Clara to the point of annoying her to help him improve his abilities so he will be ready to face the imminent danger we just learned about. If he can't find the crystals in time, he needs to at least be prepared in other ways. Let's go. His sole desire at this point is to become whole, a functional protector that can access his full potential. He feels that he has finally found his true calling. Ooh, let's go. And I'm going to ask, I'm texting him back here. True calling as in to be a truly great protector. Ooh, and that's all I'm going to send back. And I'm going to say epic, bro. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say epic, bro. So there we go. Because you got to hype up your players whenever they throw in some awesome stuff and they engage with this whole thing outside of game time, especially all that stuff. That's freaking awesome. Let's go. So, and perfect timing for lead up to the final battle. Heck yeah, you see it. And I feel good reading that text out to you guys. I feel good because you can see in the way he's typing, like he knows it, he feels it, like they know what's coming, right? So heck yeah. Mad Tita, hey coach, love your work. Do you have a template you use for session prep on Notion? I want to transition my GM notes to Notion, but I feel like I need a template for it. Yeah, I am working on that, Mad Tita. I'm talking with Notion themselves, like actually the company Notion, and they have a deal with me to where I have to hit 50,000 subscribers first, and once I hit 50,000 subscribers, they will sponsor me in general, because I've been using Notion. Even if they didn't, as you could tell, I love Notion, and I can do a lot more with Notion, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to do with Notion, but I have to wait until that happens. Just logistically speaking, it's like at this point a business decision that I have to do. With this being my full-time job, I have to do things like that now. I can't just be like, oh, it's whatever, I'll do, you know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. But in general, no, I don't have a template. But I will say, Mad Tita, if you watch this video and rewind back, which actually, no, why not? This is this is my kind of general template here, you know, as far as the things I think about. Right now, it's not really a template like what I want to do, but that is the best I got for you right now. So I hope that helps out. Pyrotechnic 50K, you're almost there. Hey, 42K. I mean, I'm trying to hit it before the end of the year, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. So Clara's good. We're back to there now. And then, all right, cool. So I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. So now, outline potential scenes. This is now what I've been leading up to this whole time to show you guys. Oh, dream crystals. Yeah, King to Beast. So dream crystals, as far as my nation's lore, this whole world is a fully homebrewed world that I built around the characters' backstories. I have a full video on Dungeon Coach Plays of how I did that and all that whole process of everything, right? And then, thanks, Mad Tita. Appreciate you. You'll get that by Christmas. Hey, okay. In this world, back at the beginning of time, which actually not the beginning of time, this nation's cycle, and I'll get to what I mean by cycle in a second. There were 10 nations, right? 10 nations, all with different types of technology and different types of magic and all of these different things in different parts of the world, all spread apart. And at the beginning, there was absolute peace. All of the nations came together and they signed what's called the Wondrous Accord. And what they don't know, which I'll share what they don't know later. All the nations came together as a peace treaty and shared resources, shared technology, came together to be able to accomplish something that they never would have before. Nations that could control steam technology, where they take water and steam it, could combine with nations who could control water energy and move the direction and flow of water, so they could direct the flow of water into things to cause steam to be able to move things. And there's another nation that is involved with wind to create things that can move upwards, and then it can start to fly, with other nations combining together. Anyway, 10 different nations came together, combined all their resources, and promised peace and prosperity for everyone. Each, in this moment when they did this, there's this one single crystal that they symbolically shattered and gave a piece of it to each of the leaders of each nation as a memory of, this is what we promise each other, as like a token, right? And they all went their separate ways. Each nation gave gifts to the different nations, and the Tech Nation, which is the nation of Aldor, they made 10 war forges, which are fueled and powered by these dream crystals, right? If you place the dream crystal into the Warforged, it activates, and that's a whole nother thing I could get into there. But that's basically the entire big picture of the world. What they did not know happening behind the scenes is this. It's almost like, imagine the Feywild and the Shadowfell merged together, and it's called the Nightmare Plane, which actually is called the Plane of Dreams, but it depends on who's more in power, the Dreamers or the Nightmares, which are called the Quarry and the Lavishtar, which is kind of pulled from a little bit of lore from Eberron, if you're familiar with the Quarry and Lavishtar, but I've taken that and twisted a little bit. So Dreamers and Lavishtar, one of the biggest things you can do is what the 10 nations did, is come together, and dreams and hopes for the future. That moment and that bond imbued those 10 crystals with extreme power, right? And I could go on into this and stuff. But anyway, those are the dream crystals. Each of them have different power that they give to others. They inspire and gain and grow and have magical properties, etc. And if put into the Warforged, activate the Warforged. So there's that, right? So anyway, there we go. There's my rant on that. And then it all changed when the Fire Nation was attacked. Thanks, Darth Joe. Thanks for that. Now outline potential scenes. So this is what we're gonna do to end this thing off here. And if you just came here at this point, this is the perfect time to show what this part is right here. And then I'll go through the quick overview of what the rest of this whole thing looks like. So now what we have here, let me close all this down. We have things that I want to make sure that happen. The little one thing I'm going to say to the group. Okay, cool. And this is the start of the session, which ultimately the start of the session is just going to be a recap of heist, recap of Hermes, and big picture plans. Big picture threats. And then I'm setting the tone, big picture threats, what's going on, downtime, parameters, 1 month. I don't know how to spell parameters. Okay. I don't know how to spell I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to go right into downtime. So this is the stuff I'm going to handle all of this. These are bonus level up perks. If y'all are interested in that, Ivar is going to gain Blink Step, which is basically the blink spell. But it's as a bonus action, he can activate it and he rolls a d20, and he can decide if he wants to stay or go into the nightmare plane. He either stays or goes into the nightmare plane, and whenever he declares I'm going to stay, and he rolls, if you roll high, then you do get that. If you roll low, then it's the opposite of what you wanted. I think that's just a better way to run the blink spell, because the d20 gets confusing. So I want to stay. Roll high, you stay. Roll low, you don't. Or roll high, you get what you want. Roll low, you don't get what you want. It's very, very simple that way. So anyway, but they have to declare which one they want before they roll. So anyway, and then so that's going to be a bonus perk he gets. I'm going to send that to him and talk to him about that beforehand. He's getting a fighting style where his sweeping attack targets a second adjacent target within your reach. And then the damage is full damage plus the roll of superiority die. So it's a basically double damage attack type situation, attacking two things at the same time adjacent to each other. Now, if that sounds crazy, oh my God, that's broken. He has barely used this that much, but he's really wanting to get into the, it's not that he's barely used it. It doesn't come up that often to have the massive swarms of things all around each other, but when it does, it's going to be, and he's very much practiced at hitting multiple things, which actually I'm going to add a clarification on it. Sweeps a second target adjacent with reach full damage roll plus superiority die. I'm going to say if you have an ally near you. Boom. So he has to be able to do that. If you have Q or Odin near you. If you have Q or Odin in range. Cool. So he's only going to be able to do this, which is basically double damage. It's the damage that you deal. You make one attack roll and you apply that to two targets, right? And that deals that damage to both targets. So it's effectively doubling damage from one attack, but you have to have an ally nearby. And this is the whole combo concept of what Ivar's been doing here. And I'm just gonna say once per turn. Whoa, is that once per turn? Cool. Gain a superiority die. He gets one superiority die early. He also is getting another superiority die one level early, because it's supposed to be next level where he gets 5, but now he's going to get a 5th one, and he gets 2 reactions, which honestly, that's a lot right there. And he's also going to get riposte, and he's going to have all these other stuff, so I'm going to take this one away from him. Sorry, Ivar. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go all the way down here to my DM binder, and this is where I kind of keep all my stuff here, and then bonus perks ideas, and then boom, there you go. So now, and this is where I kind of, if I have a cool idea I want to give to a player for a bonus perk, I put them here. I don't have all of them here. Some of them are in other places, but I just started organizing my bonus perks here at the bottom of my DM binder. One of them is you can have 2 reactions, and another one is you can use 2 maneuvers at once. So you can kind of like sorcery, points where you can spend. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's a cool idea. All right. Bingo. All right. So now here's where we're at. all of this is all of this is the session. All of this is what's happening in the session, right? And then combat mission branches, that's going to be, so I'm going to have combat mission is going to be, that's going to be a big thing. And I'm going to put that in red because that's important. And then cool. Okay. So this is the session right here. Everything right here is the session, right? Next long rest, I'm going to have these things in different reminders. These are just little things, secrets about the campaign. I could probably go through these and try and clean up some stuff as well. In fact, Saffron Contact. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I want to go that route. That's funny. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up. So I'm going to take this and move it up here. Where did Clarice and Saffron? Yeah, I'm going to put that right here. So I am going to go through these. Okay. Petra Contact, Green Haven's attacked. That's not going to come to resolution. Nightbrew Books erasing itself. All that kind of stuff. They're not going to be there. Oh, Chagra versus Dratun. This is what we talked about, the Mountain Nation versus the Grasslands Nation with the families and stuff. Frankie's here. What's up, Frankie? Parameters. Thank you, Master TMO. So, beginning at the top of the outpost, they think the Mountain Nation's hiding something. This is all kind of old. They didn't need assistance from something. It makes no sense. Magic trick. No. Aldor sizes a ton. I don't think this is needed. I don't think that's needed anymore. Campaign secrets. Whoa. Xander, Keepers, Rock, Corey's Pass, Claude's Pass, Sanctuary, Thieves. Wow. I'm going right along. I'm right along here. Q Forest, Dream Crystal, Judas Mindax. Yeah, I mean, man. I've got all those things down. The Keepers, Rot, Corey's Pass. We're going through all of that. And we got the Forest Dream Crystal. And so I can even put that here and delete campaign secrets. Wow, that's crazy. Ancient Evil Book. Oh, that's interesting. So Ancient Evil Book. I'm going to grab this book. Oh, and the Secret Purple Book. Oh man, I gotta consolidate those. Okay, so I need to take these up here with the Evil Book. And I need to consolidate all of that. So I'm going to turn this into purple to be like, hey, so you need to fix this stuff here. Okay, cool. So, and I'm going to also come up here to the top and remind myself, because I can't do it right now, fix books. Fix books, and I need to turn that into red, or I'm going to forget that. Okay, cool. So then let me keep going down here. This DM secrets. The Dreamers, Matthias Dreamer, Elliot Pugilist. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I forgot about them. Oh, they could come back in. Well, they'll come back in. Mountain Nation Secret Organization. Cool. And I know people are cringing for secret organization. Okay. Sanctuary Caravan attacked. False story, true story. Sanctuary secured. Surrounds Wanderers. True story. The church helped the Chagra pass for free. I don't think I need this. Oleander. Oh, shoot. Oh my God. Oh, this is it. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. Check this out, y'all. Check it out. Wanderers attacked and slaughtered them all. You'll see where I'm going with this. Okay. Whoop. Taking all that. Deleting this. Don't need it anymore. I'm going to come back to this. Lightning scar on his right arm in front of Brandon Pan. Okay. That's not going to come up. Loose ends. Claude's love Zoe. Two NPCs have a thing for each other, but that's probably never going to ever come back up. All right. So the combat mission is going to be this. Combat mission. I just figured it out. So there's a false story. The Wanderers attacked and slaughtered. Moliander, Ozzy, and Rossi are all killed. Oh my God, it's happening. Okay, so session 2, they fought Oleander, Marlowe, Rosie, and Staten. They fought them back at level 1, y'all. And they were the arch enemies. See, they had this whole thing against each other. They had a skill challenge against each other. They were in. It was this whole battle royale and boot camp type situation. And then they fought against each other, and then they went their separate ways, different tasks. And one of the things that I rolled for, something bad happened to them. They got sent to Sanctuary. This group from session 2 got sent to Sanctuary and captured. This is the group that they're going to fight. They're going to get information. They're going to get information. Here we go. Information on old Tech Nation contacts. Orlando to Staten, all killed. Staten. Nation captured contacts. And this combat, y'all, is going to be a leveled up, remixed version of this. And it's going to be, because it used to be 4-on-4, but I added a 5th player now. So we're going to have a new person here, plus monk, plus the monk general, the plus monk, plus plus sanctuary monk. Ooh, that's going to be a sick fight. All right, cool. And then this true story doesn't matter. Oh, the true story doesn't matter anymore. Kept the survivors brainwashed. Okay, cool. So actually, 1 second. Church took care of the caravan. Okay, so they have been brainwashed by monk. If you kill the monk first, it drops their mind control. Combat. Combat's just starting to build itself now. And then the monk's just gonna be mobile. In fact, I'm just gonna mobile. Legendary actions to move. Apex actions to move. Shields, stuns. Ooh, stuns. Cool. There's just a little nuggets on the fight right there. But that is going to be who they let me go back up here. Here we go, back up here. Ambush church camp. They're not going to be an ambush anymore. It's not going to be an ambush anymore. Or is it an ambush? Oh, what if? Yeah. What if they have a small little church ambush and they get a little fight. They get a little frisky fight going on here. And they find out information. Okay. Here we go. Y'all, I'm just on a roll here now. They get information. They get information from this little caravan or this little place that they can go and infiltrate. They get information and they find out that there is a monk that has a squad. Yeah. Okay. So here's what it's gonna go. It's gonna be ambush, church camp, road patrol, infiltration to take out the monk, rumor, alternate entrance. Okay, so all that's gone and this is gone. All right, so then I'm gonna come back down here to this combat. Information, old tech nation, concert contacts. I don't want to forget it. So I just deleted. Shoot. This is going to change to this, and this is going to gain possible secret entrance to sanctuary, and then brainwashed by the monks, possible secret entrance, information, old tech nation, captured contacts. Do I reveal that now? Do I reveal the big reveal of these 4 people and the fight is against them? Because I think that would be a great way to end the session. That is the cliffhanger to end the session on. So the pops off a secret interest of sanctuary. They have a okay. So possible secret interest of sanctuary information. But the first thing they're gonna see is there's the monk. Sanctuary. What would you call that? What would you call? I'm gonna let you guys help me with this. What would you call a sanctuary / church / dreamer / meditation monk fighter general? What would that title be? an enlightened one. That's what I'm going to call it right now. Sanctuary enlightened one. Enlightened general, saint, sanctuary saint. Ooh, that's kind of good. Enlightened saint. No, okay. So sanctuary enlightened one. I'm going to say monk for my own self here. Ardent, ascended, an ascended one. Ooh, ascended's pretty good. Sanctuary ascended one. Grand enlightener, ascended one. Sanctuary ascended one. Monk. There. Ooh, sanctuary ascended one. Monk. Sanctuary one. There is only 3. Yep. Okay, there's only 3. Sanctuary ascended one. He has this one. This one has a group of 4 highly trained individuals at his command. Little did they know that it's Oleander, Marlowe, Rosie, and Saint Staten. So then we're going to delete that. We don't need that anymore because he's part of that. Brainwashed by monk. Kill the monk first. There's the mechanics. Information on old tech nation. I don't need that anymore. So that's gone now. But these still are, there we go. And then sanctuary. And then, in fact, I'm going to, no, you know what? I'm going to take these and I'm going to move them under here. And then possible sanctuary, sacred entrance. Okay, cool. So then this is going to change into a to-do list. There's that, so that's good. And then before that, though, there's going to be a scouting party. Scouting party ambush. They get choices here, people. We're going to be able to say intercept them on the road. Or we're going to wait till they camp. Yeah, that's it. Scouting party ambush, and so that's going to be a fight. That's going to be a combat. We're changing that to red. And this is a combat. We're changing this to red. All right. So then we're throwing in 2 combats, and this is the finale right there. So this Knight's Bane appear and taunt and leave. That is going to turn into a to-do list as well. I don't need the cliffhanger here anymore. This is going to be a bullet point underneath that, which so I shouldn't have done that. I should have just clicked here and done dash. Okay, cool. So we're going to move this down because the Knight's Bane I'm going to put down here, but I'm not going to have it be there. This is going to be, I'm going to change the color of this also to green. But yeah, I'm going to keep it green. Okay. So, okay, cool. All right. Here's what's going to happen now. And this is where I'm ending things because I'm already in overtime just a little bit here. But I now need to organize this into a flow of what is going to happen in order, right? Can y'all see this? Okay, cool. So this is last, right? This is last for sure. The scouting party ambush is going to be a little bit before that. So let me grab just the scouting party ambush. And I'm going to put the scouting party ambush right here in the middle for right now, because that's kind of in the middle of where everything's at. The Knight's Bane appeared, taunt, and leave. I don't know where I want them to be. So I'm going to put them towards the back half right here, right there. Okay, cool. So now I have to organize everything else. So Nightmare Pulse, wiping the coastal nation. In fact, I'm going to, what's the best way to organize this? All right. So Hemlock meeting with the Wanderers. That's going to be up there. Claire's talks to me out there. Xander, all the leaders. Oh, leader Wanderers come in. Okay. I don't need that anymore because we have Rex. Oh, that's there. Okay. Wander Sanctuary Scouts come in. That's going to be when the scouting party ambush Sanctuary scouting report. Cool, and they get to choose that. All right, cool. And then I also got to remind myself here at the top, prep battle maps. Prep battle map and end on cliffhanger. Cool. All right. So there we go. So I don't need to prep this map, right? I only need to prep this map right here, right? So there's that. Okay, cool. All right, now I have some lore dumps here, and I have some other. Okay, so here's what here's what I'm going to do. This is the best way to do this, and this is also why I love Notion. So I'm going to move this up here. I'm going to move all the white stuff up here, all of it. Nope, not that. All of this, right? I'm going to move all of this up here. Okay, so I know this is the flow. I have stuff that happens before, stuff, and then stuff. So I have stuff, red, stuff, green, stuff, red, done, right? So now here's my stuff, right? And I've organized it with Ivar, Darius, Clara, Q. This is Samson message this is a Clara, Ivar thing. And then I'm also going to say, whoops, Control C, Control V. Samson message again. I am here. Started a revolt. Oh, okay, so that's it. Okay, this is a good. Okay, cool. So this is a continuous like inside joke situation. So I'm gonna color this something dumb. We'll do silver. No, I can't even see that. Dang, that's weird. Blue, purple, pink. Oh, that's pink. That looks like combat. Yellow, orange. We're gonna have it be orange. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna lead with this. Okay. I'm starting to get too organized here. So I'm categorizing them into their names, right? Because I want to keep all of the players engaged. That's a big DM tip right here. Is I want to keep all of my players engaged so that whenever I do these things, I want to make sure that I'm keeping the beats going around the table. Because if I do a bunch of stuff with Clara and then a bunch of stuff with Odin and then the players are gonna fall asleep. So I need to make sure that I'm zipping around the table, right? So let me keep labeling all these things. So Hermes is a group. Hermes is an overall group thing. Claude is a big lore dump. That's a group thing. Q and Corey is a group thing. Or sorry, Q is a Q thing. So that's Q, Clara, Darius. Okay, cool. This is a group. Level Up Moments a group. Nightmare Pulse for the Coastal Nations a group. Hemlock, Shale, Meeting of Wanderers Council. That's group. Clara and Q. Okay, that's Clara and Q. So that's interesting. Xander, come in. Talk with Darius. Cool, there's that. And then Rex, Goliath Immortals. That's sorry. So then Clara. Whoa, what did I just do? Clara and Q. This is individuals. So I'm gonna put this in the individual section. And this is all group. Wanderers, scouts come in. Okay, cool. So that is how I'm trying to organize it here. We have all of, okay. No, you can't see that. All of this is specific characters, all of the stuff from here to here. Then we have things that are the entire group. Then we have the flow of everything. So now I can organize the session. Okay. So I'm going to start off with a funny joke in the orange. The orange is their mule is coming back to them, and their mule that they used to have can now telepathically speak to them from. That's just funny D&D shit right there, guys. I can't go into that. They have trained a mule, and through the dream crystal's magic, given it a personality, it now has a high intelligence of a human. It talked with a witch that gave it the ability to divination, speak and find their people. They've wanted the mule. They left it back in the town. There was no way they were getting it back. I came up with a way to get it back. It's hilarious. They're gonna love it. They're gonna freak the heck out. Anyway, his name's Samson, the mule. All right. So that's gonna happen at the beginning. And then I need one round of including everybody. So Clara and Ivar are going to get that message. So that's good with Ivar. Darius and Serathis meeting. I might do a Darius Serathis meeting. And that's really the only thing with Darius. So I am going to do the Darius Serathis meeting right there next. Ivar, Clara, and Darius are good. I need an Odin. I need an Odin thing. Ooh, Odin. Ooh. I think I'm going to insert something for Odin here. Odin, and training montage with oh my god, not Abraxas. What's his name? What is his name? I have too many names that start with A. Oh my gosh, I'm really trying to remember it. Solo by myself here. Backstory, NPCs, Bernard. God, it doesn't even start with an A. Okay. Odin training montage with Bernard. Okay. Yep. And he can show off that he can control it. Nice. Okay, cool. And then that's gonna be a cool little spotlight for him. Ivar book read. Okay, no, we are missing Q, so I got to do something Q specific, and that's a great time to bring in Q here. Talk with Corey and memories. I don't want to bring in her just yet. He's going to have the dream crystal talk here. So now from here, every player in their character has had a moment in the spotlight so far. So boom, they're cool. Now I got to think about Ermi's Dream Crystal Talk. So now I'm going to come back to Ivar. I don't want to do another lore drop with the Nightmare book. In fact, I could even handle this Ivar Nightmare book thing. I could handle that outside of the session. So Ivar, I'm doing this on my notes. Ivar, Nightmare book read Marco. Okay, cool. So I'm going to handle that outside the session a little bit, and I'll say he does it at some point. Darius and Saffron meeting. Oh, there's Darius again. Okay, so there's Darius. So Clara and Darius. So Ivar, Clara. See, I'm rotating again. Clara, Ivar, Darius. Clara, Ivar, Darius. Okay. Q's now going to talk with Corey, and actually, there's Xander and Darius. But see, now we're missing Odin again. Odin, is there anything else with Odin? He's got the training, he's got the Hermes, he's got the weapons. We can insert Odin here. Talk with Corey. Corey, Ivar book read is right after the Ivar book read. So we're gonna go here and do to-do list. Odin, a show off weapon from Clara and train with Ivar Q. Cool. See, this player hasn't given me a bunch of stuff as that they want to do. In fact, I just talked with this player in person, and hashed out a bunch of stuff. So he doesn't have a lot of big picture downtime. And this is a brand new player. They are the 5th player that just got added into this thing. So they don't have a bunch of like, I want to accomplish these things. And it doesn't involve the rest of the group. And he's kind of taking care of it outside of it. But I do want to bring him in there because he'd be a very boring session for him if he took care of it all outside of the session, right? So he's taken care of now. Clara, Q. And then so now we've gone with Core. And now we're going to bring back in Clara. Put Clara here. And then Xander with Darius. And then that's going to now Ivar book read. Do we have this Evil Nightmare book? Is this Evil Nightmare book? It does exist down here, right? Evil Nightmare book. Okay, cool. So that means I'm going to delete this, right? And I got to bring back in, I got to space this out. So where was the loop here? Clara, Ivar, it's going to go right here. Okay, so I have the orange and then everybody and then orange and then everybody and then orange. Does it all come together? Yes, it does. And it's going to be there. And then Hermes wants to talk and train up with each of them. Okay, so this is now going to go here. Hermes Dream Crystal Talk. And that's perfect timing from Hermes Dream Crystal Talk to Hermes Training Talk with each of them. Cool. And then the funny message again. Okay, cool. And then Claude's Lore Dump. I got to get Claude's Lore Dump in there earlier on. So Claude's Lore Dump is going to come in right after the funny. Is that right after the funny? Fritjof, brother, Darius, Saffron, talk with Corey, Odin. I'm going to get everybody in there. And then now, boom, I'll put Claude's Lore Dump there. This is a big one. I am going to color this one blue. And then Clara's talking to her father, making an automaton. That's a perfect follow-up to this. And then level up moment where they're all going to level up. I think that's going to be, honestly, I want to start off with that. So yeah, we're going to lead off with that. Yeah, we're going to lead off with them leveling up. So that's cool. And then Nightmare Pulse, for the, oh, that's a big one. Shale. Okay. So, okay. We have 3 meeting things here. Oh, no. So we have, yeah. We have 3 meetings. Wanderer Scouts does, whoops. Wanderer Scouts doesn't need to be in there because that's this scouting report. Okay. So then, Rex Goliath Immortals. So this is all the meeting stuff. I want Rex to come in very late. Yeah, he's going to come in last. So Hemlock is going to come up here and then say that the Wanderers are going to have, we're going to have a meeting. Oh, yeah. And then Alrod's father comes and grabs Clara. Oh, this is working out beautifully. All right. So, then Xander talks to Darius. Everybody's still good. The flow, everybody's balanced. Everything's good. All the different similar themes are spaced out. The funny jokey thing is spaced out. The funny jokey thing is all, and then the 3 meetings are spaced out, and the 3 lore dumps are spaced out. See where I'm going with this? And then Rex Immortals Sanctuary Scouting Report. Okay, so now we have the, I got to get the Nightmare Pulse. So the Nightmare Pulse, we're wiping out the Coastal Nation. That is big. So I almost want to have the Claude lore dump be earlier. Yeah, I want to have the Claude lore dump be earlier. So I'm going to change this to blue because that's a little lore situation. Claude is the NPC cat that is actually not a cat. He's a druid, a very powerful druid. Hermes training, talk to each of them. Okay, cool. And then Hermes. So I want to really put the Claude lore dump here. Oh gosh, do I want to lead with that at the very beginning of the session? Memory crystals, he's so close. Yeah. Okay. And then that means that's a Darius thing. Darius is going to be involved with that. So I can bump Serathis' meeting down to here. He can talk with Serathis at the end, which is going to be great because they're going to have a bunch of information to act on. Rex Goliath Immortals, Sanctuary Scouting. Okay, so now we have the whole session up to all the combat stuff, right? So now I need to get this combat in here. I'm going to take this combat, and where do I want to put this combat? So I'm imagining they're engaged, they're gay. I got to shake things up. The combat's going to be like a slap in the face reset button. So they have this big lore dump here, which is why I've color coded that. They talk. They each of them have been talked to. Hermes Dream Crystal talk. Cool. Clara Samson message. Funny thing again. Okay, cool. And maybe after the funny thing is we can go right into we can go into the combat. I think that's a good place to put the combat. Also, I think, so we have Clara Ivar message, Claude lore dump, and then we go right. Okay, cool. Because this is going to be a bigger scene to talk about, right? And it's not going to be as specific to the players, but then we go right into Odin, Q, Clara, Ivar, everybody's back engaged. Everybody's back engaged again, right? So cool. There's the combat right there, and the 2 Nightsbane. Oof, the 2 Nightsbane. Where can the 2 Nightsbane go? I almost feel like I want to put the 2 Nightsbane just at the bottom here, and I'll insert them wherever. I'll insert them wherever. Okay. And there's the session, y'all. Oh, that is everything. Wow. So that was crazy. I went on a absolute rampage there. That was crazy. Sleepy NPC. Okay, now we're back. Okay, cool. There we go. I hope that was a physical copy of the book. Alex Burns, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. My videos make it seem a lot easier to help create your own world. That's awesome. I appreciate that, Alex. I really do. So anyway, thank y'all for joining in with this whole situation. This has been fun, and this is literally the prep that I do. The session is pretty much prepped. I just have to, in fact, let me make sure that y'all see what was not prepared for. So I got to fix the books. That's just a lore fix. Prep the battle map for the cliffhanger. Combat. Scouting group. Ambush. I got to fix that up. Recap the heist, and that's it. And then I'm ready for the session. So Cool. Awesome. Stay creative. Think outside the box. You guys are awesome. These are really fun. And I hope this helps you prep your own games as well too. Peace.